Viktor Larkhill. Today we're telling you this beautiful rescue story from the World Animal Awareness channel. Our collaboration with the channel is helping us reach more and more people, get a wider audience, as well as fundraise in ways we couldn't do it before. Please watch this video. It's a full rescue story, and please don't forget to donate at the end. Everything, all the proceeds from this fundraiser are coming to us. This is really helpful. Please donate. Thank you very much. And watch the video to the end. It helps.
It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
¿Qué? ¿Nos vamos? Hi. What do you see here? You see a dog that has lost all will to live. A dog whose skin is ravaged by a condition that is probably affecting his internal organs as well. This condition is called leishmaniasis. It's a horrible disease, really horrible, and many of the dogs that we rescue here, they have it. It's a horrible disease, but it's relatively easy to control. But to control this, it doesn't have to reach the point of no return. And that's where we are here right now. We're gonna be fighting to bring a dog back from the brink. Have a look at this. This is Benji.
We're leaving.
Venga, va.
He's skittish. They told us that it might be difficult to get him into the car when we try to pick him up.
Será complicado.
Hola, Benji. Madre mía, qué ojitos más saltones.
We were told that he doesn't like to be held, and at the vets they always used a muzzle.
How old is he?
He's 1 year old.
Sí.
His right hind leg is bothering him. He's limping. And we might need to take an X-ray to see if it's leishmaniasis or something else.
If the leishmaniasis is severe, it could be arthritis.
But he's only 1 year old.
I see quite a few cocci, which is a type of bacteria that looks very round. I'm going to prescribe an antibiotic. This is his fungal culture. It's orange in colour. We'll see in a week if it turns red. If it changes colour, it's positive.
What are you going to do now, Veronica?
A lymph node cytology to see if I find more signs of leishmaniasis.
We've taken X-rays of several parts of his body: the legs, hips, abdomen, and chest. After evaluating him, particularly from a trauma perspective, it looks like he may have a partial tear in the anterior cruciate ligament of his right knee, which could explain the limp. So, for now, we're going to start treatment with anti-inflammatories. We'll wait for the results of the leishmaniasis test as well, because sometimes these partial or total tears and joint problems can also be caused by the disease. So, we'll wait for the results, and in the meantime, begin with the anti-inflammatory. This is the right knee. Here you can see how the lymph node is enlarged.
You saw me last week fighting to pay our vet bill. This is why we have vet bills. Because this is what we do. We rescue injured and critically ill animals, and we take them to the vet and we turn them around. But to do this, I need a group of people that help me doing that. Are you one of those people? Please help us. Please donate. Help us save Benji. Thank you. In cases like this, people didn't help. So in the end, we were saddled with €70,000 bill. Now, this is sorted now, but we need your help. We cannot let this happen again. Could you please help us? Just a small amount will really help. We are a lot of people here. If everyone just helps a little bit, come on, we can do miracles. Please have a look at this. This is Benji. Meet Benji, a little warrior in search of a happy ending. When we first encountered Benji, a young 1-year-old beagle, it was easy to see that life had already treated him far too harshly. He was scared, distrustful, with that look only those who have suffered more than their fair share carry. He greeted us with a growl, as if trying to protect the only thing he had left, his fear. But within minutes, Benji understood that we were there to help, not to hurt him. And in the blink of an eye, that fear transformed into something beautiful, affection. That was the real Benji, a dog full of tenderness and a desire to love.
We've already agreed with Veronica that we will sedate him so we can examine him properly, as he gets very scared when touched. This way, we'll be able to take good X-rays, palpate him thoroughly, and take samples if necessary.
What's his name?
Benji.
That nail overgrowth is called onychogryphosis. It's one of the symptoms caused by leishmaniasis.
Upon arriving at the clinic, we watched him curiously explore his surroundings, trying to make sense of this new and unfamiliar place. His body, however, was already speaking volumes. His skin, covered in lesions, warned us that something wasn't right. After running some tests, the diagnosis came in: leishmaniasis. It's a disease in Spain that doesn't show mercy and weakens a dog's immune system, causing hair loss, painful sores, and fragile, deformed nails. We knew the battle would be long, but Benji had come to us at just the right time, and we weren't going to let his story end in defeat. But leishmaniasis wasn't the only thing Benji carried with him. Upon closer examination, we discovered an injury to the anterior cruciate ligament in his right knee. There was the reason for his discomfort while walking, that pain he tried to hide but could no longer mask. To make the testing process easier for him, we decided to give him a mild sedative, allowing him to rest while we assessed the extent of the injury. Now, the plan is in motion. Benji is already receiving treatment for the inflammation in his knee as we prepare for the next steps in his recovery. Despite everything, this little fighter has handled the entire visit like a true champion. He has that quiet bravery you sometimes see in animals who, even though they don't fully understand what's happening, trust that you're doing the right thing for them. The road ahead for Benji won't be easy. We know that, but one thing he's made clear is that he doesn't plan on giving up, and neither will we. We'll be with him every step of the way because we believe in him, in his strength, and in the many happy years he still has ahead of him. Benji deserves his happy ending, and we're here to make sure he gets it. Benji is at the hospital being treated. We're performing tests. There's going to be a procedure next week, a biopsy, to rule out other issues. Someone asked me today, can you give us an estimate of how much that's going to cost? Honestly, I have no idea. Whenever we get an animal, he arrives to the hospital, there is no way how long it's going to take. There's no way the complications down the line. If it's an individual surgery, a simple one, yeah, then we will know. But the fact is that our animals are not into the simple category, and there's no way of knowing. So please, if you can, just donate whatever you can. a little bit or more, donate on a monthly basis, and that's going to really help us continue keeping this dream alive. Please, if you can donate, help us save Benji. Thank you. Just a few days ago, we rescued Benji, a dog with a really bad case of skin leishmaniasis. Leishmaniasis is a parasitic disease very common here that, if untreated, can be lethal. It's very easy to manage, but then most people don't really even know that the dog has until it is too late. So that particular strand of the condition had affected his face. The skin was severely damaged, and you can see that this dog has suffered a lot. So we went to rescue him, we took him to the hospital, did all the tests, we confirmed leishmaniasis, started treatment, and took him to the Great House. At the Great House, he has settled really well. He's, this dog is super friendly, and he's met everybody, gets along with everybody, and the way he runs, when you look at these images, it's like the beagle run. I've only seen beagles running that way. They run like little puppies, super friendly, and he's having a lot of fun. But today we had to take him back to the hospital because there were some things that needed to be done, things that couldn't be done the first day. One of them, zip, and the other one, well, we had to do a skin biopsy to confirm that there was nothing else there. Have a look at this. You're gonna love this. This is Benji.
So you're telling me that it might be that his testicles didn't develop properly?
That, or they've atrophied for some reason.
Could it be from over-medication?
It could be. If he's had a lot of steroids or very strong treatments, it might have affected his development. But they're atrophied testicles. The timing doesn't add up.
Con ese año y 2 meses que creo que tiene.
It's not easy, it goes on its own, it usually takes some effort.
Sola. Es que se va sola, mira. Nunca he tenido, o sea,
Sí.
normalmente cuesta.
Sí.
Our friend Benji is already neutered, and now we're going to do a skin biopsy to get more information about his leishmaniasis. Because it's quite strange that, even after being treated, his skin is still like that. So we're going to gather more information. He's only 1 year old.
This may seem gross, but you can't shave, clean, or let the biopsy get wet. And you can't remove the scabs or hair because they need the follicles and everything. It looks like I'm doing this in a messy way, but that's how it's done. I'm explaining it because if people watch the video, they might think, what's up with this woman?
Biopsies have always been done this way. We've taken a sample from there, from the chest. He already has 1 or 2 marks, and now we're going for the leg. It's like a blade. All right, let's go for the 3rd sample.
Toma, te doy otra muestrita.
When do you think we'll have the results from this biopsy?
We need to send it off because it's more specific to the skin. It could take about 10 to 15 days.
He's doing great and behaving like a champ.
Love like wildfire, I was your entire world until I stood alone in a storm. You took the sunshine, the flames are gone now. I watched you walk straight out of that door. Promises got lost in the dust. Your boots by the door. You're not coming home. Love like wildfire. I was your entire world until I wasn't anymore. Oh,
What you have seen is your donations at work. We just couldn't do this without you. All the tests, you know how much they'll cost? The surgery, the biopsy, the neutering, taking care of him at the great house, the people working for him, literally working for him and the others to take care of them, to make sure that nothing goes wrong, to make sure that they have everything they need at any given time. This is only possible because we have your support. If you love Benji and his funny run and his great personality, and I tell you, his adorable face, please donate. Help us take care of him and all the others. You all have heard terrible horror stories about dog transports. transports carried very often illegally, transporting animals from a country to another in horrible conditions. The road trips are awful. The animals travel in horrific conditions, and by the time they get there, by the time they get to their final destination, very often they are dead. Today, I'm going to show you how this organization transports their animals. Please stay with us all along the road, because you're going to see that there is a different way to do things. Enjoy. Today, Jairo is traveling from Spain to England with Dan in the Animal Express animal transport service, the best transport service there is.
Camionista, we will make a truck driver of him.
He's already a truck driver. Perfect. He's already everything. He's a surfer, he's a truck driver, skydiver, everything. You're traveling to the northern countries, Sweden.
We do. Sweden, to the Nordic countries, Denmark, Sweden.
Okay, what else do you do?
All of Europe.
Germany as well?
We've been to Germany, we've been to Cyprus.
Okay.
Turkey and Cyprus, and of course in the west to Ireland.
So today you're going to see how our dogs travel to the UK with Animal Express. This is the first time that anyone shows this journey from within. Dan checks the microchip to make sure that it's the same dog, because of course there's always chance for a mistake somewhere. Champ, you're going on a journey.
And I'm going with you.
Venga, va, esta va. Okay. Safe travels.
Thanks.
You're going to have a great time.
My birthday present.
Okay.
Here we go.
Goodbye, goodbye. Have a good trip. Take care of yourselves.
How exciting. We have everything we need in here.
So first, now Madrid, we collect the next cat. Then we will make it to the French border somewhere for tonight. We sleep on board. Then the next day, Thursday, we cross France and we get all the way up to Dieppe for the ship. Now the ship goes in the early hours, 0500 in the morning. So we stay at the port. Then we sail across to England.
Yes.
And then the deliveries begin on Friday morning.
Wow. This video is going to be great. So you're going now to Madrid to pick up a cat?
To pick up a cat, a lovely cat called Kuma.
Bye-bye, goodbye. See you. Bye-bye, Animal Express. Goodbye.
Perfect. We're on our way. I have no idea what to expect.
We've made 1 million kilometers.
1 million kilometers. Oh, wow.
He's our guardian.
Yes. Bueno, chicos.
Well, if you think that animals get stressed when traveling, there are 3 dogs and a cat on board, and there is complete silence. They're all sleeping.
De la furgoneta están todos dormidos.
When we are driving, they are sleeping, they are happy.
He's very relaxed now. Bueno, aquí estamos.
Well, here we are, 10 a.m. and on our way to Madrid. 55 miles an hour. This is going to be amazing.
Hey! Careful.
Let's see how the weather treats us over the next 4 or 5 days. So far, so good.
A ver, checking, Miguelito.
Are you okay, Michael?
Pequeñajo. A ver.
Hi, Woody.
Timón. Ay. A ver. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. For me, perfect, eh?
I'll be back for you, Michael. I don't have enough hands.
Manos, Miguelito. Cuidado, be careful. Okay. Ay. Bueno, hay una cosa muy importante que estoy
One important thing is that Timon is nervous. So he always has 2 leashes, one to the collar and one to the harness. Double safety, just in case.
¿Qué pasa, Buddy? Ay. Very good.
It's exciting.
Perfect.
Woody wants to go in, but we have to wait.
Pero tenemos que esperar. Tenemos que esperar.
What's wrong? You've slept all the way.
Ay, trufo.
Get up. Come up. Good boy, Michael.
And now relax. Thank you, Dan.
We arrived at 11:45. We will make a stop here, maybe 30 minutes or so. They've made their little bit of exercise. We've checked their water, and we record when they were last fed.
It's obligatory.
This is obligatory.
Okay.
Yes.
For transport.
And we must also provide written evidence. Please provide. Food has to be provided at least once in 24 hours.
Yes.
That's what the law says.
Perfect.
And water has to be provided at least every 8 hours. Now, our dogs and cats, they have water all the time.
Yes.
They have their own water bowls.
It's important.
But this is what the regulation 1/2005, the protection of live animals on the road in Europe. This is what this law demands.
After this little walk, I've earned a cup of coffee.
A lot of dogs, eh, in the phone?
A lot of dogs. All dogs.
All dogs.
And cats.
Well, we're ready to pick up another animal passenger. It's raining quite a bit.
¿Ya? Miguelito. Chicos,
I never thought about bringing food.
no he pensado en la comida. I don't think in albóndigas ni nada de esto.
That looks good.
Pero bueno, me ha dicho que
Dan is sharing his food with me.
Thank you.
Homemade Animal Express meatballs.
Good combination. I like it.
And my coffee is ready. It's nice traveling like this. A pleasure. Timon is already starting to complain.
A liarla. ¿Tú te crees?
Woody is so calm. You have to wee in the most complicated place, don't you?
Yeah, look. Hi, Luis. We are near. Let's go, Miguelito.
Here we are in a service area in northern Spain.
Pipí perfect. Ok. Nada, ahí tenemos a nuestro amigo comiendo.
They're all eating. Timon will eat when he stops complaining. Come on, Timon.
Perfect. Y ahora vamos a cenar nosotros.
And now we will have dinner and sleep here tonight.
Dormiremos aquí esta noche. Hola.
No. Oh, you're good. Come on, Trufo.
Ay, Trufo. Ahora Dan está.
Dan is checking on the cats,
a los gatitos.
making sure that they are eating and drinking. Trufo wants to play. While we have dinner over there in the service area, we leave the radio on so that the animals feel safe.
Y vamos a cenar un poquito en el bar que hay ahí.
And we'll soon be back to sleep a bit ourselves.
Y a dormir todos. Okay.
Dan says goodnight to each and every one.
Okay. Chicos.
Well, it's bedtime. Let's see how this works out.
Bye bye. Good night. Bye. Please, Trufo, we want to sleep. Silence, please.
Okay. It's 5 a.m. on day 2. I'm going to clean up a bit, as I need it.
Que hace falta quien madruga, Dios le ayuda. Buah, ahora sí. Allá.
Now I feel much better. Let's go.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Plátano balú.
Very healthy.
Yes. Uy, Miguelito. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, hey, hey. Careful.
Not long now.
Para ir a casa.
Good boy. Now you want breakfast, huh? Desayunos.
We're getting to you. Wait a minute. It won't be long.
Espera un momento. Ya vamos, ya vamos.
Hi, sweetie.
Hoy, buenos días. Buenos días, Trufo.
Kuma prefers to stay in his carrier. Those of you who have cats will understand.
She has eaten a little bit, yes?
Yes?
Yeah, and drank plenty of water, so...
Perfect. Hi, buddy.
Normally we prefer to walk the dogs in the daylight.
Yes.
But now it's stopped raining.
Yes.
It's a good opportunity because we will have more rain today.
Yes.
So,
Oh. Oh my God.
oh, it's a tough life, huh? It's tough. Oh,
No, more.
more.
Here is Michael emptying his bladder first thing.
He's such a lovely dog.
Yes.
They're all lovely dogs, but you're special, huh? Special, special. You. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, that's tasty. Okay. You share meatballs? Oh. Yeah. You want meatball also, huh? I know, yeah, why should you miss out? Here, have a little, Here. Meatball?
Well, we're in France and suddenly I find myself with a croissant.
Y me ha llegado a la mano un croissant. Please, Dan, I want to stop, please.
Sure.
1 hour more and stop.
1 hour more.
This is a message for our video editors.
Para Fran y Carla.
Am I filming enough?
Okay. Oh my God.
Hello.
Oh.
Come on. I got it. Yeah, me.
Ahora vamos, hombre.
I'll get to you, just wait a minute, Michael.
Miguelito. Bueno. Oye, ¿y tú también
Are you
te
going
vas
to
a
start
poner
embarking
ahora
now?
a gritar? Y a ladrar?
Come on, you'll
¿Qué
be
te
out in a
vas
bit.
dar? Te saco. Trufo is good. Trufo is good. Trufo está muy bien. Por aquí también
There's
hay
another
otro,
cat
pero
here,
que se ha
Kuma,
querido meter
but he
en
prefers
la
to stay in his carrier.
El señor Woody,
Woody
que
can't
está
wait to get
deseando
out,
salir,
can he?
Y Miguelito,
And Michael,
mi
our
fantástico
wonderful
Miguelito.
Michael.
Esta es la
This is
cama
where I
donde
slept
he
last
dormido
night.
esta noche. Todos los
And here Dan has
utensilios por
everything that
ahí
he
que
might
hay.
need.
Aquí
This
hay
is where
otra
Dan
cama.
slept.
Ya ha dormido mi amigo Dan. ¿Y tú
What do you
qué?
want?
¿Qué pasa? Y aquí
And we had to
estaba
walk Timon
Timón, que lo
first,
hemos tenido
because
que
he gets
sacar
very
primero
excited.
porque se pone very crazy. Aquí las
Service
aves
areas in
aquí
France are
en
great.
Francia son súper bonitas. Súper bonitas. Y esta no, pero
They have
hay
everything you
tienen
need.
de todo, ¿eh? Es una pasada.
Timon,
¿Qué tal?
Timon brought us a gift. Regalo.
Regalo. Present for you.
Ay. Come on. Yeah, come on. Good boy, Timon.
Mirad, fijaros que de verdad que
They're very
Dan
safe with Dan.
se viaja súper seguro. Nuestro amigo Timo, pues es un
Timon
poquito
is more
más
nervous than
peligroso
Woody
que
or
Woody
Michael.
o que Miguelito. Entonces
So
le
Dan
pone
uses 2 leashes.
dos enganches.
I must admit, I also appreciate stretching my legs myself. My back is killing me.
Molida. La espalda la tengo molida. Por si no ha quedado claro. ¡Oh, no!
Your place
You are the
has been taken.
Ah!
You have
You are-
been replaced as co-pilot.
Are you the co-pilot today?
Navigator?
And I there?
Oh.
Yummy.
Meatballs.
Ah, mira cómo se sienta.
Meatballs.
Look, sit down, okay.
Come on, we go for a walk. Hey. Come on, boy. There we go.
This work is very hard.
When I'm driving, I'm used to stopping every 2 hours.
Cada 2 horas suelo parar y estiro sobre
Stretching my legs and having a cup of coffee.
Y estiro las piernas y me tomo un café. Pues aquí no.
Dan can't do that. We have to get on.
A full. All the day. Bueno, y voy poniendo en situación, ¿vale? Estamos atravesando.
So now we are crossing France, from south to north.
Hasta el norte de Francia.
Then we stop at the port and catch a boat ferry. That will be at 5 a.m. in the morning. And then we have a few hours on board, where we can sleep in a Japanese-style capsule bedroom. It's going to be quite an experience.
Another?
Another. We are doing well today. All very healthy looking too.
Yes.
It's a good chance, good opportunity to check the health of the dog. Take a good look.
Yes.
Yes, it's a great way to make sure they are fine.
Cuando se recogen las cacas de los perritos. Ay, Woody.
Woody.
Te echaré de menos. ¿Es más bueno este? It's very good boy.
Yeah. Does Woody deserve a meatball?
A meatball.
He does.
Yes.
Albondigas.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you like this.
Ala.
Oh,
Albondiguita.
very nice.
Ow.
Oh, very good.
Look the cam.
Tres amigos.
Tres amigos here. Okay.
Good journey so far. No stress. You need to think like a dog, because the dog, all he cares about is here, in this place, and now.
Okay.
If this is happy, then he's happy. This is why dogs do so well in transport, because 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, to him he doesn't care. No. It's here and now. Am I hungry? Is there food? Yes. Am I thirsty? I have my water bowl. It's there. Yes, there's someone giving me strokes and sitting in the sunshine and this nice green surroundings, and we're having fun.
These animals are really safe traveling with Dan.
Los perros viajando con Dan tienen su
They are
comida,
fed and watered,
tienen su bebida, tienen sus
and go for walks 3 times a
al
day.
día. Oye, viajan.
It's excellent.
Let us ask the expert. Miguelito, are you stressed? 2 days on the road now? Yeah? And tomorrow will be a 3rd day. Do you care? No, you're having fun, huh? And meatballs. Don't forget the meatballs. Albondigas.
Michael is not stressed at all. Just look at him.
Lleva un estrés en el cuerpo que no puede con él.
He has the pronto.
Hey, okay. Perfect.
Well, after stopping for a while, we should arrive at the port in 4 or 5 hours. And then we wait until 5 a.m. to catch the boat.
Y a las 5 de la mañana sale el barco.
Here we are at the port. We'll spend the night among all these trucks.
Qué guapo. Que sí, que ya vamos a cenar. Estoy muerto. I'm tired today.
Tired today. Need some sleep, huh?
And I think tomorrow is harder.
Yeah, it's another big day tomorrow.
Tomorrow is harder. Will be harder.
Day 3. We're in Dieppe, about to board. Later today we will be delivering 2 dogs and the 2 cats. As usual, it's very cold here and I didn't bring a hat.
Capsule. What is this?
I ain't got the urge to leave.
Wow.
Stay a little while.
Wow.
You are upstairs, I am downstairs. The first is to switch on the light.
Wow.
These are capsule bedrooms.
Para dormir ahí. Qué guay, tío.
It's not bad sleeping in the van, but I think this will be better.
Pero creo que esto va a estar mejor. Perfecto. Sugar. Palito. Ok.
I can't wait to go to bed.
Cama un ratito. Qué gusto. Increíble.
But a shower first. I really need it. I don't know why, but I never wondered before about transporter hygiene.
Yo creía que tenía ducha. No tenía ducha.
Hola, buenos días.
Mi compañero.
My travel companion.
Cápsula total, Totally capsule. The shower good?
Oh, fantastic.
The best bit of the journey.
Lo mejor del viaje.
That rest was very welcome. Let's have breakfast.
Food English.
Good morning. Full Irish breakfast, please. Everything.
Everything?
Everything, yeah.
Would you like your egg on the toast?
Yes, please.
This is what I call a breakfast at 6:30 a.m.
Incredible.
Bacon, very important.
It looks great, but I'm not sure I can eat it all. This is the second best moment of the day, after the shower. Well, we are in England. I don't want to drive here, I'd rather navigate.
Where are we going now?
We're going to Chandler's Ford, 1 hour, 45 minutes, for Truffaut, the little cute cat, the one everyone
Ay,
wants
Trufo.
to take home.
Ay, Trufo. Qué pena, Trufo. Okay, let's go. You. Ah. Bye bye, Trufo. Okay. One less. Only shut up when the car whoop, and in the night when we sleep, and when the security or police go inside and yes, it's true, eh? It's true.
Do you speak Spanish?
Yes.
Okay, I understand. Ah.
This is Timon's home, and the family have allowed us to bring the dogs out on their lawn.
En plan de recuerdo para Timón. Oh, Miguelito, how are you? How are you? Oh, Miguelito, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué pasa? Estamos aquí.
This is just a few minutes.
Una parada técnica.
And then we will continue our journey.
Y continuar el viaje. ¿Ok? Ok. Back to the bus. Va. Go, 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 go. Venga. Venga. Back. Bye, bye.
He's crying behind the door.
Yes. Bye, bye, Timo.
Alright, Timo.
Timon is home.
Now it's the turn of Woody.
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 Happy, eh?
Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense, doesn't it? That was a long day for driving, huh? It was a long day. But in the morning, we will be home. Yeah.
Good morning, 6:20 a.m. on day 4.
6:30 de la mañana más o menos. 3 hours aproximadamente. 3 horas aproximadamente y estamos en casa de la familia.
We will arrive at Michael's new home in around 3 hours. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hola,
Hi, Michael.
Ay, ay. Que ya queda
Not
poco.
long now.
Breakfast. Desayuno.
Bueno.
Special breakfast. Because it's our last morning together. So I wanted to give you a gift.
Lo está mirando Miguelito. Ay, sí,
Yes,
sí,
that's for you.
sí. Yes?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Perfect. Meat.
Special
Desayuno
breakfast
especial
today.
hoy, ¿eh? Hamburguesa.
Hamburger.
No te quejarás.
Don't complain. Your food is better than mine. Well, here we are at Louise's house.
Okay. Hi. Hello. I prefer arms.
Thank you.
For all.
Louise. She's not very well.
Yeah, no.
She's having trouble with her breathing as well because she's not very well. She's got a bad chest.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Peachy. Oh. Peachy. Hi. Hi, how are you?
Okay.
I'm very happy. See you.
Peaches, you were jumping around a lot. These are gifts for the Let's Adopt dogs.
Thank you so much.
That's for the team.
Okay.
That's for you, Victor and Linda.
Okay, thank you for the Let's Adopt team, for Linda, Victor and I.
Me? What is this?
This is a little bit of Winston for everyone else to have with you. Winston's ashes and some sand, and it says,
wow.
You sprinkle me, I'll keep me, and love from Winston. So you can keep him with you always if you wish, or you can sprinkle him in the garden.
Bueno,
Let's get Michael out.
A Miguelito. Vamos a ver. Hi, Miguelito.
He's finished.
How are you?
He's finished breakfast.
It's the finished breakfast, yes. Perfect. Okay, yeah, eh?
He's emptied his bladder, so he's ready to meet everyone.
Look. With P, it's very difficult to think. Hola, Michael. Michael. All the day. Todo el día así. Okay. Perfect. You have two friends?
He can spend all day like that.
All the day. Oh,
wow.
Oh, qué guapo. Thank you, Dan.
So that was a trip. It's been a long drive, but a very successful one, and here we are in sunny Manchester. Let's Adopt has really brought the sun, which the UK needs right now. I hope you've learned something about how animals get transported and why it's so important that it be done correctly with the proper care and taking your time, smoothly driving, no stress. That's really important. And here we have another 5 animals successfully delivered in one piece, safely, on time, and that's how we do it. If you've got any questions, send us an email. I'm sure you can find us, and we'll see you next time on the road. Ciao.
Perfect.
Little angel.
Thank you. I have gained my angel wings and come
To visit you.
to watch over you.
Watch over you.
To watch over you. Sprinkle me or keep me. Well, I will keep you, Winston.
Yeah.
Love, Winston. Well. Back to Spain, and after that we head for Sweden.
So he's going to Sweden as well?
We're going to go to Sweden. We'll tell everyone in Sweden about Winston
Yeah.
and why he's there.
And what this beautiful boy he was.
Thanks ever so much.
You're welcome, Dan.
You good?
Anytime. You too.
Take care.
You too.
Right, my darling.
See you.
Right, that's me. I'm out.
Okay.
Adios, amigos.
See you later. Adios. Alright.
Take care.
We will.
Wide awake, all the memories are on replay.
Hola chicos, aquí estamos.
Here we
en
are at
casa
Louise's home, and Michael will now be
de
called
Luis
Mika.
Y la familia. Y aquí está el señor Miguelito, ahora Maika. ¿Maika? Maika. Porque aquí Miguelito no suena muy bien.
He's already accepted by Bo and Peaches, so all good there.
Con sus amigos Bo and Peaches. Así que todo bien.
You can be sure that Mika is going to be very happy.
Así que nada, podéis estar tranquilos todos.
Sleepless nights, filled with all the things I didn't say, that I will make it okay. Turn back time, never let you slip away. Every heartbeat, every breath is filled with thoughts of you. I am so lost without you, and I don't know what to do.
For you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Don't know what to
See you again, Luis. Bye bye, Mika.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
I made you turn away from all the things we were. Now I don't know what to do. I made you fall out of love. I made you give up on us. I made you turn away from all the things we were, and I don't know what to do.
Hi. Just when you thought you had seen everything in human cruelty, then you get a case like this one. We call her Lucy. She's a little puppy. She's been discarded inside a garbage container. She's blind and she has fluid inside her brain. Have a look at this. This is Lucy.
A ver, sácalo eso de nuevo. Es increíble. Lo vas a sacudir la cabeza con eso. ¿Es hembra?
Sí, un hombrito.
Es una hembrita. Let's look at her face. Let's get her face. She can't see. Those beautiful blue eyes cannot see.
Do you see her large forehead? Could she have hydrocephalus? Water on the brain?
Her ear canal is very closed. There are grass spikes in here. Now we are going to give him the pill with canned food to see if he eats it.
You're so small. She's so beautiful, very pretty. Is she eating well?
Yes, we think she can't see.
It doesn't seem like it, but she might have reduced vision. However, she doesn't bump into things.
I see.
There. Did you notice? She bumped into that. We're seeing that the shape of her skull is not normal.
Sí. No es de las hidrocefales que hemos visto tan marcadas, ¿no? Es más ligera.
She's very active because she's a puppy.
De lujo, muy bien.
¿Cuántos están?
Sí, está bien.
In the CBC results, we can see marked anemia. It's regenerative anemia. So with good nutrition, this will improve. The blood chemistry shows the renal profiles are a bit low, and the phosphatase is a bit high. There is a clear suspicion of hydrocephalus, so we're going to continue with our investigation.
Continuar con más investigación. Vale, okay.
This is another case for you to understand and compare one case with another. This is another CT scan of the skull, where we can see the intracranial part, we see the ventricles, which is normal for an animal. But if we look at Lucy, we can see how her ventricles in the skull start to appear more dilated than normal. Later, there is a very large dilation of the ventricles. Her cerebral parenchyma is minimal, and everything else is a dilation of the ventricles, which is known as hydrocephalus.
As you thought, it is hydrocephalus. It is a clear case. We want to thoroughly analyze and study the entire CT scan because the solution for this type of pathology is surgical, which involves the insertion of a drainage system. We want our specialist to have a good look at it so we can make a good plan.
What makes a human being take a little puppy? A puppy that is blind, a puppy that has problems, throw her inside a garbage container and leave her on the streets. Can you imagine? Luckily for Lucy, she is now with us. We have performed a CT scan and the diagnosis is that she has hydrocephalia, a condition that makes her accumulate fluid inside her brain. Awful. Really awful. The treatment is now either surgically or through drugs, through medication, and she needs your help. Please, if you can, donate. Help us save Lucy. Thank you. Lucy was rescued in Seville, a place where most of our dogs come from. Why do most of them come from Seville and the south? It's because it's an area of the country where traditionally dogs are treated much worse. And why are they treated much worse? Multitude of reasons: socioeconomic, historical, and the fact that in that area of the country there is a prevalence of hunters. Basically, hunters that hunt with dogs. They use them to hunt rabbits, they use them for a sport. So it's a very complicated area to live in if you're a dog, especially if you live in the countryside. It's in the context that we find Lucy. Lucy was found on the street next to a garbage container inside a garbage box. You saw it yesterday. Quite amazing. The lady just got the box like this and brought it to a nearby clinic, and we discovered that inside there was a dog that was blind, that was responding with difficulties. She had beautiful blue eyes, but you could sense from the very beginning that she was blind. That little dog was not only blind, but was completely covered in fleas and in ticks. When you see this video, you saw the ticks. I did ask my team, you should put more images of the ticks because this is really impressive. But they didn't want because they thought, maybe people are gonna be a little bit squeamish. She was covered in ticks and fleas, completely. But that was not the biggest problem. The moment we saw her coming out of that garbage container, we saw something that was very clearly. Her forehead was very elevated and was nearly vertical. This is nearly 100% symptom that there is something wrong with her brain. And we have seen already enough cases to give a very quick diagnostic: hydrocephalus, water on the brain. Now this is a very cruel condition, very cruel. Somebody asked in the video, hey, who put the water in the brain? Nobody did. This is a spinal cord fluid that leaks inside the skull and contributes to putting pressure on the brain. So the brain is there doing its job, but there is liquid accumulating on the side and putting pressure. And that creates a lot of problems. Obviously, this liquid has already put pressure on the area of the brain that is regulating the vision of this little puppy. This is why she's blind. She's not blind because of any accident. She doesn't have any eye infection. She's blind because of the pressure put in the brain by that fluid. Now, hydrocephalus cases are very complex to treat. And this is a condition that happens in human beings as well. Maybe you suffer from hydrocephalus. Maybe you have seen a kid with hydrocephalus. Maybe you know of someone, and you know it's a very complex condition to treat. It is normally treated in humans with something called a shunt, which is like a little pipe that releases the pressure of the fluid in the brain and redirects the fluid to another area of the body. Now, complex surgery equipment is also complex to find. There are very few dogs that are being operated from hydrocephalus every year. It requires a special technique and a special formation to apply this. I mean, it is complex. It is complex. The other solution is drug treatment, a combination of drugs that are proven to reduce the production of that fluid and that eventually will lead into an eventual reduction of the pressure in the brain caused by the fluid. We're facing this situation. It's really complex. On one side, the surgery, complex, risky. We need to find a special person to do this with a specific formation. We need to acquire the equipment specifically for a dog of this size, and then she basically needs to see a great neurologist. And this is what we're gonna do. So this is the stage where we are at. What I wanted to leave clear, and this is something that probably you didn't see clearly in the video yesterday, because when you see her, it's such a cute dog, beautiful blue eyes, wow, she's so beautiful and so friendly and everything. What we cannot see in the video is what will happen if we did nothing. It is terrible. It is terrible. The fluid will continue accumulating on the skull. It will continue putting pressure on the brain. It will compress the brain more and more and more. Eventually, it will reach a point where Lucy will start having convulsions, super painful, and eventually she will die. This is the cruelty of this case. It's a combination of man cruelty or human cruelty by abandoning her in the way they did, discarding a dog in such a terrible condition to just fend out there. I mean, you know what would have happened to her? The garbage truck will have come and it will have crushed her inside the garbage truck. That's it. That was gonna be Lucy's life, and that was gonna be Lucy's memory, and that's it. Another dog crashed into a garbage truck. But now she's with us. She's at the hospital. She has this amazing opportunity of having a normal or at least a decent and pain-free life. There are lots of dogs out there with hydrocephalus that is being controlled because of the medication or because they go through surgery. And this is why we're here. This is why I'm here in today's video. This is why I'm telling you that this is a dog that deserves to live. This is a dog that absolutely has no chance without treatment. Without treatment, I give her, 3 months, 4 months maximum before her head turns into a completely deformed version of a dog head, and before she died in pain and convulsing. But if we do this, and if that cricket let me speak, if we do this, Lucy has a chance. And this is why I'm here. I'm here to encourage you to donate. I'm here to encourage you to give us the chance to give her the treatment that she needs. So please, if you can, donate. Help us save Lucy. She's gonna be blind for life. That there's nothing we can do about it. But we can provide her with a good quality of life in a beautiful environment, which is our animal rescue center, the Great House. Thank you very much. I have one of these little things out there making crazy noises. Spain summer. This is what happens. Okay, starting again. Oh God. This is what happens in our live sessions, right? Okay. You hear that? It's incredible. So, please donate. Help us save Lucy. She really needs you. Whatever we do, surgery or medical treatment, drugs, is her only chance. Help us save her life. Thank you. the little dog that we rescued the other day, the little Husky Puppy with hydrocephalus. Many of you are falling in love with her. She really is delightful. Yesterday we went to see her. We took another blood test to see how she's doing, how she's improving, and yes, anemia is doing much better. But the one thing that happened yesterday in our visit is that I realized, and I can actually assure you, that she's not completely blind. You see, the first time we saw her on the first video in the south in Seville, where she was rescued, everything was indicating that she was completely blind. The vet over there performed a quick test. There was no reflexes, and it did look like she was completely blind. But yesterday, spending time with her, seeing her walking around the hospital, seeing her interact with dogs and with people, I can tell you now for sure that she's not completely blind. She sees shapes, she sees movement, and she bumps against glass doors, that's for sure. But I think I'm quite hopeful that there might be, once we manage to drain some of that liquid, she may recover more vision. I don't think she's gonna end up completely blind.
I have seen dogs with their brains completely reduced.
The cerebrospinal fluid exerts a great deal of pressure. Is she eating well?
Yes.
Sí, un poquito. A lo mejor en alguno de los dos ojos ahí se golpea.
Ahí.
Now, yesterday we sat with Isidore, we discussed the case in depth, and he, God, these flies. Please, I'm sorry, this is Spain, this is the summer, it happens. But anyway, with Isidore we discussed that he's gonna bring top of the line. You don't say top of the line for people, no? A top neurologist that is going to perform the surgery. Is one of the country's experts on this type of treatment and this type of surgery. So all in all, I'm very hopeful, very positive. Lucy is doing great. She basically is dealing with what she's got, and she's managing to have some fun in the process as well. Beautiful dog, and I really thank you, because without you, without your help, we wouldn't be able to undertake this treatment, and she will basically die. On yesterday's video, before yesterday, I did explain the way dogs with hydrocephalus die, and it's a horrible way to go. It's basically their brain gets reduced smaller and smaller because of the pressure of all that liquid accumulated on the skull. We're gonna try that this doesn't happen with Lucy. She's gonna have surgery, and she's gonna have great people taking care of her.
There's been an improvement in the CBC.
Did she have anemia?
Yes, and it's improved. She also has vision loss in both eyes, but she manages.
She's not completely blind. This is very important, because I had said that she was completely blind. No, she sees shapes, and she's okay, she can manage.
We are going to include a vitamin complex. And as soon as she is over 6 months old, we plan to see if surgery can be done.
We have just performed some new tests. We drew blood. We did a full blood analysis, and she has improved. The anemia that she had the first day has improved greatly. So this is good news. Isidore, as always, is very optimistic, but I am more cautious. It worries me a lot. You see, now, she's beautiful. She's a husky. You see that that shape here that she has on the forehead, this is too steep. And I know why this is happening. The fluid is concentrating on that part and is putting pressure. Because her bones are very soft, because she's a puppy, the bones are taking that shape and it's gonna get worse. So we are selecting a neurologist to do the surgery. We're gonna go into surgery, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit because she's too young to go into surgery right now. Now I'm becoming nervous. These fleas are horrible, and I'm gonna stop for now. Please, if you can, donate, help us save Lucy, and please, God, now the dogs. And please, if you can, join our community on Patreon. We really need you there. Without you, none of this could happen. Please, Nano. Oh, God. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta do something. This is too much. Take care. Lucy was found in a rubbish bin when she was just a puppy. Upon rescuing her, we discovered that she had hydrocephalus, a condition where fluid accumulates in the brain, causing pressure and affecting her development. In such young puppies, this can be very dangerous. Due to her young age, we couldn't operate immediately, so we decided to wait, giving her all the love and care she needed at the great house. But just a few hours ago, we found her on the floor, in a comatose state, fighting for her life.
We've noticed she's been somewhat unresponsive.
This morning we found her unable to get up off the floor, just lying there. We tried to help her stand, but it was impossible.
Was she all right yesterday?
Yes, she was fine there. Okay, what's the plan?
The plan is to stabilize Lucy and then go to Madrid tomorrow so she can undergo surgery. We're sending all the information to the hospital.
Vale, perfecto.
The skull looks just as swollen. There hasn't been any change.
Her hind legs were completely stretched out.
Almost 9 kilos.
That's the stomach, and everything down here is the liver. It's hard to see properly because the gas creates a shadow.
We've given her a sedative so she can travel calmly.
So it's 5 in the morning and we're rushing to Madrid, 4-hour drive. Little Lucy in the back is not stable anymore. Yesterday morning, she started seizing and going in having convulsions. We stabilized her using cortisone, but we spoke to the vet, to the neurologist, and he said, look, rush, bring her over here tomorrow first thing in the morning. We will look into it. We're gonna do a magnetic resonance to see what the situation is. And if she's stable enough, we'll go into surgery. The problem is that right now, she's not stable enough. I think her life is just hanging on a thread. Yesterday when I went to bed around midnight, I thought, it's gonna be very difficult. Maybe she's not gonna be with us tomorrow morning. But she is. She seems to be okay. She's barely moving. And this certainly means that the hydrocephalus is putting too much pressure on her brain, and we need to do something now. I really hope we are not late. But when we rescued her, the neurosurgeon told us to wait. She was not ready. She was too young. Well, now here we are. Mad rush to the hospital. How are you, baby?
Since when has she been like this?
Since yesterday.
There's a very significant loss of cerebral cortex. There's so much fluid that there's almost no cerebral cortex left, and what remains is compressed. That was the situation 2 months ago. And now it's much worse. It's much worse because now there are also signs suggesting that other deep brain structures are affected, like the brainstem. To put it simply, the brain is disconnecting from the rest of her nervous system. Right now, the situation is very dire and urgent. The problem is, can this be reversed? Probably not. Additionally, we tend to place shunts too late, because we also can't place a shunt when an animal is too immature, as the risk of complications from anesthesia in a 2- or 3-month-old puppy is much higher than in a 6-month-old one.
Let's operate here, and we'll be here on Wednesday morning.
If she reacts to the medication properly, she perks up a little bit, she improves her condition, then tomorrow she will go into surgery. If she doesn't, then there will be no surgery. So we're gonna go back home, and tonight we'll speak to Isidro, to the vet, the neurologist, and he will let us know what's gonna happen. Venga, vamos.
Okay. Under these circumstances, I can't recommend surgery because she'll die.
Claro.
And if she doesn't die during surgery, she won't have an acceptable quality of life.
Let's do this. As we agreed earlier, I asked you what you would do if Lucy were your dog.
I'm clear on that.
Please let her go. This is devastating.
Venga, hasta luego.
Goodbye.
Hola, buenos
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Isidore. Lucy didn't make it.
Oh, what a pity. I'm so sorry.
You have seen exactly how it happened. She crashed. We drove across the country to the best neurologist in the country, and even him couldn't give us more than just a faint hope. We left the place thinking that maybe today she will be operated. Maybe we will be able to do something, but it couldn't be. When we rescued Lucy, we were told that it was better to wait a little bit more for the surgery because she was too young. It was better for her to be a little bit more developed. You know, chances of her going through the surgery were higher. Wait. So we scheduled surgery for September. Unfortunately, we were late. I'm sorry, Lucy. We'll miss you.
It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.